All right, y'all. We got former President Trump speaks at North Carolina campaign rally for Ted Budd in Wilmington. Y'all wanted me to check out a Trump rally? That's what I'm doing for y'all today. Let's go. What is good, y'all? It's your girl Queen Berry coming to y'all with yet another reaction. Y'all kept suggesting in the comment section that I check out one of Trump's rallies, so that's what I'm doing for y'all today. This took place on September 23rd in North Carolina. It was a campaign for Ted Budd in Wilmington. Okay, so this one is like an hour and 26 minutes long, so y'all know I'm gonna have to probably break this up. I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 parts yet or 2 parts, but hey, we're gonna see how much I get into today. But I'm checking this out for y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the positive comments. I love y'all so much for this. For those who are just, enlightening me more on the videos that I have been reacting to. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Knowledge is key, okay? So for those who are tuning back to my channel, welcome back. For those who are new to my channel like me, like I've seen so many times in the comments that are on this journey of learning too and just expanding your knowledge and knowing, the truth, welcome, okay? I told y'all there's plenty of room on this boat, all right? I just ain't giving up my seat, okay? I have to get you a seat somewhere else, okay? But you are more welcome to get on here, right? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. I understand that he just did a rally, yesterday? And I was trying to catch it, y'all, but unfortunately, like, it wasn't pulling up on YouTube. So I was giving advice to, like, check out the Rumble app and I believe the news app. And I know he got one coming up Saturday, so I'm trying to work, to see if I can catch one live. You feel me? Whew, but I'm gonna be quiet, y'all. And I got my pen, my notepad, and stuff just in case I need to take notes on something I'm not understanding. I know y'all will definitely help me in the comment section if I do have questions, because y'all have done thus far. Appreciate that. Love y'all. All right. Zip. Time to learn. Let's go.
$6.1 trillion last quarter. It's a record, never happened. The stock market has shed $7 trillion.
Hold on, y'all.
This year.
Hold up. Hold up. We starting from the top. There we go.
Thank you very much. And hello, Wilmington. Hello, Wilmington.
North Carolina.
I'm thrilled to be back in the beautiful state of North Carolina. We won it twice, and we won it big, and we won it easily. With the thousands and thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots. There are a lot of people here. That's a lot of people.
A lot of love.
That's a big crowd, Ted. Great Ted Budd. That's a big crowd. You got to be happy. 7 weeks from now, the people of North Carolina are going to vote to fire the radical left Democrats. You're going to send the great Ted Budd to the U.S. Senate. You're going to elect an incredible slate of true American first Republicans up and down the ballot. And together we are going to end crazy Nancy Pelosi's political career.
Nancy Pelosi, y'all. A new name. Hold up. Y'all know I am. I'm learning. Now let me see who Nancy Pelosi is. Gotta write it down. I'm following along. I know y'all probably know who she is because I'm still new. Nancy Pelosi. All right. I'll be learning something new every day. All right, y'all. Let's get back into it.
This election is a referendum on Biden, Pelosi, Schumer, the radical left Democrat Congress that's destroying our country, that's brought our country really to the brink of ruin. You know what's happening. You know it better. And by the way, did you see the stock market today? It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Markets years later, and the market's lower than when I left it. I tell you, we had the greatest success in the history of any country. Since I left office, the price of electricity is up 19%, gasoline is up 82%, fuel is up 91%, Milk is up 22%. Eggs are up only 46%.
Come on, Trump.
Health insurance is up 24%. The 30-year mortgage rate has more than doubled, and real wages have declined 17 months in a row. Otherwise, we're doing quite well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Household wealth fell by a record $6.1 trillion last quarter. It's a record, never happened. The stock market has shed $7 trillion in value this year.
Somebody been doing their homework.
How are your 401ks doing, folks? They must be beautiful. Must be beautiful. Mark, your lieutenant governor. How are the 401ks, Mark? Not too good. Not too good.
Oh, look at Trump stating the
Over 5
facts.
million illegal aliens have flooded across our borders, and the number, I think, is a lot more than that. Drug overdose deaths have risen in North Carolina at a level that nobody's ever seen before, at least 26%, and the murder rate is the highest in 25 years, and probably the answer is 49 years. This choice this November is very simple. If you want the decline and fall of America, then you should vote for the crazy, radical left Democrats, and that's what they are. If you want to stop the destruction of our country and save the American dream, you must vote Republican.
Look at him.
Joe Biden and the Democrat arsonists do not care one bit about...
What y'all say? What y'all call him, Sleepy Joe? Oh, my God.
The pain and suffering they're causing you, your family, or our once great country. Remember, I was going to say, I was going to use an expression, we have to keep our country great, but it's not, I mean, for some reason, it's just not great anymore, and we can name those reasons, and we're going to discuss them tonight. Now, just out of curiosity, we have a 1-hour speech, we have a 2-hour speech, we have a 3-hour speech. What do you want me to do? He says 3. He says 3.
Look at Trump, look.
Uncle Sam says 3. Look at Uncle Sam. We love Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam. They're trying to ban, Uncle Sam. Not allowed to use him. They don't want Uncle Sam representing our country anymore. They think it's racist. I don't know. Uncle Sam, are you a racist? I don't think so. The only thing these deranged leftists care about, the only thing they talk about is trying to destroy your favorite president to me. Have you ever heard of me? And our great patriotic movement.
I'm learning. I am learning about you. Now, what I've heard, but what I am witnessing today and seeing, I'm learning. I'm definitely learning who you really are, Trump. So that's why I'm watching this. Let's get it.
There's never been a president that's gone through the crap that I'm going through, left and right, left. You feel like a fighter, left and right, and then you get up and you knock the hell out of them.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm glad we put on the piece from Jesse Waters. You saw that just before about the document hoax. We have a document hoax. They're talking about me with documents, and then they go back over the last 5 presidents. You take a look at that hoax. There's no better example of the left's chilling obsession with targeting political opponents than the baseless, abusive, and depraved lawsuit against me, my family, my company, by the racist Attorney General of New York State, Letitia Peekaboo James. This raging maniac campaigned for office, ranting and raving about her goal. Her only goal is, we got to get Donald Trump. We're going to get him. She knew nothing about me. I never heard of her. In fact, I was watching it, and I said, boy, that woman's angry. I don't think she likes me too much.
I'm taking these people as a
She knew
joke.
nothing about me.
Oh,
Before
man.
she had even begun her phony investigation, she went around boasting her plan to weaponize her office against me, probably working with the federal government, of course. declaring, I look forward to going into office of Attorney General, New York State, every single day and suing him. I'm going to sue him. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to be so happy because I sued him. She further screamed that his days are numbered and proclaimed that nothing else matters other than defeating Donald Trump. This is a gross prosecutorial misconduct, and it's coming in so many different forms, whether it's in Atlanta, whether it's from Washington, D.C., whether it's January 6th, coming from many different forms. There's never been a period of time like this, and I thought actually because Liz Cheney was so badly defeated, I thought that January 6th would go away, and I think it is going away, actually, because that really was the sentiment of a great group of people. She got, I think it was the largest defeat in the history of politics as a congressperson. And that was a referendum on what they're doing. In a fair country, instead of harassing me, the Biden Justice Department would be investigating Letitia James for her appalling and malicious abuse of power. We won't even mention Hunter. We're not going to mention that because that would be disrespectful. No, that would be disrespectful. There's too
name drop
to talk about it. We'd be talking about it.
These the ones probably that was coming after him, I'm assuming.
That Peekaboo James is losing to her Republican challenger this fall. He's very good, too. He's a great guy. He's a real crime fighter.
Y'all, what I love about Trump is this man is just, you know, he knows that he has all this stuff going on. These people coming at him, you know, trying to cancel him and stuff like that. And yes, and yet he has like no worries. He gives no F's given, y'all. Like none. Oh my God, it don't get no realer than this. This is literally like my first time watching a Trump rally. And I can see now why everybody be so hyped to go to one. Let's get back into it.
And we wish Michael a lot of luck because he's representing a lot of people that want to see New York change. It's a crime-ridden place. But she doesn't just deserve to lose. She deserves to be removed from office, immediately disbarred, and banished from the legal profession forever. And that goes for others also, because these prosecutors, these Democrats are out of control. They've gone crazy. They've gone crazy. The Republicans don't fight that.
I've seen a few I've reacted to a few of them.
But you know what? It's a big difference. On Letitia James's watch, New York has become a cesspool of violent crime. Homicides in New York are up 52%. Robberies are up 38%. And carjackings are up, listen to this one, 286%. That's the new thing. You get in your car, oh, I love my car so much, darling. Thank you so much for buying. And then a gun goes through the window. They say, give me that car. 286%. Rather than spending all of her time going after me and my family, Ivanka, think of it, Ivanka. Ivanka is a very good person. Don Jr., he's a good person. Eric, these are good people. This crazy radical leftist nutjob, James, should be going after the killers, the gangbangers, drug dealers, and MS-13 savages who are ravaging the state of New York. But the radical Democrats don't care about prosecuting violent criminals. They only care about persecuting Republicans or conservatives. We got to remember this. We got to remember. As we have seen in recent years, our opponents have shattered every principle of justice, ransacked every institution, abused every power, and unleashed every weapon of the deep state, the fake news media. And there they are right there. They're so fake. Look how many.
They out there, huh?
There are. Oh.
They can be able to try to flip everything he's saying later, y'all. Is that what it is?
And the Silicon Valley censors all to try and stop us, but it's not going to be easy to stop us because there's many, many more of us than there are of them. And you know, I don't even say Republicans or conservatives. I say, you know what I call us? People with common sense. People with common sense. We don't want open borders. We want low taxes. We want good education. We
Oh,
want
let's
military,
go.
good, strong military.
Yo.
We want all of the things that just common sense. It's really not conservative, Mark. I don't think so. It's common sense. But no matter what these left-wing tyrants throw at us, no matter what the sick Washington establishment does to us, we keep on going, we keep on fighting, and we keep pushing forward. We have no choice.
Let's go. Let's go.
A very wealthy and successful man saw me 2 days ago, and I talked a little bit. I don't know if anyone saw Sean Hannity last night, but for the last 2 nights, he's done an interview with me. He did very well with the ratings. He's very smart. And I told him that there was a man that came up to me, but this happens a lot. And he came up, and see, you know that tractor out there? All that buzzing means is that it's going backwards, but it'll stop. It just stopped. It's amazing. That tractor's a long way. I know a lot about tractors. But a man came up to me, very successful, powerful man, and I said, how you doing? How have you been? He said, very good, but could I ask you a question? How do you take it? These fake prosecutors, you went through the impeachment, you went through this, and you know our poll numbers today are the strongest we've ever had, ever, by far.
Well, you know, maybe because
He said,
the
how
truth
do
is
you
coming
do it?
out.
And you know what I said to him? Do I have a choice?
The truth is coming out. Simple. They're starting to see. Careful who y'all put in that office. Get back into it, y'all.
No, these people are crazy. They're crazy. But we're on a mission to rescue the America we love and restore the republic to greatness, and we will not fail. We're not going to fail. Not going to fail.
Come on.
For 6 straight years, it has been one witch hunt after another. The Russia scam, remember that? Set up by the Democrats and crooked Hillary Clinton. They spied on my campaign, think of it. And it wasn't the Russians that were spying, it was the Americans that were spying. Can you imagine, take Obama, can you imagine if one of us spied on his campaign? Would they call for the death penalty or something slightly worse than that? Impeachment hoax number 1, impeachment hoax number 2, the Unselect Committee on January 6th. It's an unselect committee. I love that term. I made it. You know, they call it the select. I said, oh, I love the term unselect. They are. That's Liz Cheney and her band of terrible people. How about Adam Crying Kinzinger? He's another great Republican. By the way, and out of the 10 that voted to impeach, 8 are gone, and the other ones will be gone very soon.
Yeah, Trump. They working, you working, huh?
That couldn't be lost. And you're going to meet a couple of people today that won. Russell, congratulations, Russell. What a good job, Russell. Where the hell is Russell? Russell Fry, what a job. He beat his opponent so badly, Rice, right? He beat him so badly that it was the biggest single defeat for a congressperson in history. Lost by 26 points. It doesn't happen, a sitting person. You know, sometimes they get out. They have scandal, they have problems, they get out. But nobody's ever lost by that much until Liz Cheney, who lost by 40 points. I'm sorry. Liz Cheney lost by 40. That's the biggest defeat. And then you turn on the fake
Trump
news and
is
they say,
awful.
she's got a brilliant future. I wonder what her next move is going to be. I said, no! She lost by 40 points. They're talking about her brilliant future. She's not got a brilliant future. This week, it has even been revealed by a whistleblower that the FBI is taking resources away from fighting crime and using them for partisan political investigations to falsely label MAGA, Make America Great Again, MAGA. Remember what, you know, they say MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. They don't want to say what it means. It means Make America Great Again, Uncle
What
Sam.
you they trying to make from what now? They taking away from what? To forward into what? Y'all call that? Say it again.
Supporters, as they want to call us, domestic terrorists. Did you believe it? I'm not a terrorist. But you know what? There's great anger in this country right now. There's great anger in this country. Never forget All of this torment, persecution, and oppression is not happening because of anything we've done wrong. It's happening because of everything our movement is doing so right and so brilliantly. The corrupt penalty, we did win 2 elections, right, in a row.
Not to brag, but I'm bragging.
Much better the second time than we did the first, Uncle Sam. Got millions and millions more votes. The corrupt political class in Washington, D.C. hates us because we beat their rig system, we topple their entrenched power structures, and we expose their lies, we reveal their failures, and we laid bare their betrayals. We ripped up their globalists, those horrible globalist trade deals, those stinking rotten deals that we got USMCA instead of NAFTA, and we made a deal with China that's so great, and with Japan that's so great, and with South Korea. All countries that were ripping us off, they don't like me too much. We stood up to their open borders insanity. We confronted their sellout to communist China. We rejected their ridiculous mandates. Those mandates were bad. We ended their endless wars. We were the first one in many, many decades. We didn't go into wars, we got out, but we were respected more than we were ever respected as a nation. We didn't play games. We got along with all of them, but they knew we were America first all the way. This November, the American people are going to show this repulsive political class exactly what we think of their lies, their witch hunts, and the corruption by voting in overwhelming numbers to throw them the hell out of office, starting with this disgusting human being, Letitia Peekaboo James. We're going to drain the swamp. We're going to save our country. We are going to drain that damn swamp, and I'll tell you, I did a hell of a job, but that sucker is deep. It's deep. It's deep. They're bad people. They happen to be bad people.
Oh.
You know, a lot of people say, can you bring the country together? I'll tell you, before COVID came in, a gift from China, commonly known as the China virus, to be a COVID. What the hell is COVID? It's called the China virus. You know, Biden's afraid to say it. They don't want to say China virus. It's China virus. But before it came in,
See, Trump just blunt out, just keep it real. You know what? And I see the reason why people be like, oh, Trump is racist, Trump is this, Trump is that. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this right now, and he's just like, to me, I'm getting to know and see who he, really is as a person. And he's just up here, just speaking real, like just straightforward. He's not covering nothing else. He's not covering nothing up. And now I see, I rock with Candace Owens too, and I can see why they are such like a dope match, because they both don't, oh, come, let me hold your hand, let me say, no, they just bluntly straightforward to it, like they're not babying nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying this so far, y'all. How about y'all? Get some good laughs. He is a fool, y'all. He in here telling it like it is. Even though they coming for him, he just like I said at the beginning, no F's given, y'all, at all. Let's get it.
we had a country that was doing so well.
Why is this so low? I hope y'all can hear it on y'all end. I've turned it.
Americans, Asian Americans, women,
There we go.
men, young kids without a high school diploma, with a high school diploma, first in your class from MIT, first in your class from Wharton, first in your class from Harvard. It didn't matter. Every single group had the best numbers they've ever seen. And I will tell you, people were starting to come together. I will say that. I was getting calls. I was getting calls from people on the left, to put it mildly. Some of it would say the radical left lunatics, but I don't want to say that because I want to be respectful. But they were calling to get together. And then we had the horrible China virus float in, came from the Wuhan labs. Remember when they looked at me, they said, how do you know they came? Oh, we think it came from Italy. Remember, they started to blame poor Italy. It came from Italy. Then it came from France. Then they actually said it came from us. No, it came from China, it came from the labs.
yeah.
They either made a mistake, they have incompetent people too. Probably it was incompetence, maybe it wasn't. I hope it was incompetence, but maybe it wasn't, but they're going to pay a big price. But it came from the labs, but we were doing better than ever before, and our country was actually coming together. And people that would not necessarily be calling me were calling me to say, unbelievable job. But that got destroyed quickly, and then we rebuilt it, and we handed over a stock market that was higher than before. Think of it. The virus came in. It was higher. And today it's now lower than it's been in years. And it seems to be heading south. It's a shame. None of this should have happened. It was based on a lot of bad decisions, but none of this should have happened. The war in Ukraine should never have happened. It wouldn't have happened. You could take the 5 worst presidents in American history, put them together, and they would not have done the damage Joe Biden has done to our nation in less than 2 short years. It's true.
Okay,
Years ago, when I
y'all.
was in office, gasoline for famous.
Oh, let me let that play a little bit longer.
This beautiful gasoline was $1.87 a gallon. And it even hit $1.50, if you remember, at one point. Now gas is $5, $6, $7, and it's going up a lot higher than that. And you know, they're using
just talking about this.
strategic reserves, which I topped out. I bought 75 million barrels of oil from the oil companies when we were at an all-time low. I was so proud of it. I said, when are these fakers going to write a story that I made a good deal? Because it started to go after that. But I topped it out. First time in 52 years that the reserves were topped out. And you know what happened? This guy 4 weeks ago said, we're going to start taking it because we want to keep the gasoline low before the election. But after the election, it's going to go up like you've never seen before.
Ooh, put us on, Trump.
It's a shame. I mean,
Put us on.
We topped it out. And that was not for election purposes. That was not for cars. That was for military purposes. We need these strategic reserves. It's not supposed to be used for that reason. Under my leadership, we had American energy independence, and we would soon have been dominant. The United States is now a beggar for energy, and Biden and the Democrat Congress have just passed a massive anti-oil and gas bill to put American energy the hell out of business. Can you believe this? Can you believe it?
Oh,
Let's go buy an
man.
electric car that travels for 1 hour and 49 minutes, and then you
Right,
can
shut
spend
down.
4 hours on waiting for it to recharge if you can find a charger.
If you can find a charger.
Darling,
Crazy.
let's take a drive around the country. That's okay, darling, but the most we can go is about an hour and a half. No, it's sick what they're doing, sick. We gave you the largest tax cuts and regulation cuts in American history, larger than Ronald Reagan's, bigger than the Reagan tax cuts by a lot. The radical Democrat Congress just passed one of the largest tax hikes in American history. It's the largest tax hike, in my opinion. It'll prove to be pulverizing the middle class. It's happening to your middle class. The Green New Deal, they're spending trillions and trillions on the Green New Deal. It's like taking money and throwing it out the window, and it's causing tremendous inflation. Under the Trump administration, we had the greatest economy in the history of the world with no inflation. Nobody's ever seen like it. That's before the virus came in. Then after it, we got it back. We handed something off that was so good, and they blew it. And they blew it at the border because all they had to do is leave it alone. We had the strongest border ever. Biden and the Democrat Congress created the worst inflation in more than 50 years, 9.1%, and their new so-called Inflation Recession Act. You believe it? It's a fake name. You know, everything they do is disinformation. They say things, and they keep saying them, and people start either believing them or not believing them. There's not a lot of belief in this place with all these thousands of people going as far as the eye can see. Thank you very much. But it's a
Crazy.
fake deal.
And I seen
thrown
they say he was signing something about, he was signing like a bill to that, whatever. I didn't really look into it, but that's what I'm saying. I heard about that. Something to look into. Y'all. I see why y'all wanted me to watch this. Get it.
of people going as far as the eye can see. Thank you very much. But it's a fake deal. And it's thrown the economy into a free fall. I built our military and rebuilt our military, including our nuclear capability and the creation of Space Force, which everybody said, no, no, no. But China and Russia were killing us in space, and we did, first time in 78 years since Air Force. They surrendered our strength and our real.
Okay, y'all. So I'm definitely going to stop it right here. Um, I've learned so much. I see why y'all were really wanting me to check out the check this out, yo. It's pretty dope. This is my first time ever reacting to a Trump rally. Again, I know he just did one recently on Saturday. He got another one coming up on Saturday. I was definitely trying to tune in, but I just couldn't figure out how to, watch it. And then Um, I got advice to go ahead and check out from a good friend to check out certain apps that I could watch it on. So I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. This was really fun. Again, I see why y'all wanted me to check it out. Trump is something serious, y'all. I enjoy this. Like I didn't know that rallies go like this. It's literally like my first time ever looking into any type of rally. So I can see myself. But yeah, I'm learning though. So I'm learning. I'm expanding my knowledge. Like I told y'all, journey. It's been fun so far. A lot of stuff has made me be like, "Are you serious? Like, really?" So um, y'all drop down in your comment section. Let me know how y'all feeling. Um, I got a few more reactions that I have to do. I'm definitely so y'all be paying attention for looking out for the part two, maybe a part three. I don't know. It's been good. I want to keep going, but I'm gonna stop it right here, and I'll probably just literally change the thumbnail, y'all. I didn't want to keep the same one because I know you have to, in order to see if it's part one or part two or part three, you have to click in the description box and just read the actual title. So I'm still learning. That's still something. I ain't had my channel since February, y'all. So it's still a bit new. Okay. And I'm still learning all these different processes on how to run the channel. So just bear with me for now. This is part one. There will definitely be a part two and a part three. If we get through part two, there may not be a part three, but I'm just in case it might be a part one, two, and three. Okay. Only because of how long the rally actually is. Okay. So if you made it to part one and you made it to the end, thank y'all so much. As y'all can see, I'm writing my notes down so I can go back and read, look up and find out who these people are Trump was taking out, because obviously they were coming for him. And so I gotta get put on the game, y'all. I know y'all probably let me know in the comment section and give me a little breakdown of who is who and what they are doing and why Trump was taking them out of here in a nice way. Okay, so I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for all the donations, the love and support. If y'all new to my channel, welcome y'all while I'm on this journey. All right. For those who are not new and just coming back to tune in for you, girl, welcome, welcome, welcome back, y'all. And for those who are new coming into my channel and on the same journey that I'm on, welcome. Let's learn something together. Okay. This is just my thoughts, y'all. I highly enjoyed this. Okay. I did. I got a lot of laughs. It's just not all, you have to be like this. Trump is definitely a fool. He's definitely keeping it real. That's it. That's what I love. So until the next rally, y'all, do me a favor. Be safe, remain safe. Girl is out.